Okay, I'm going to try something a little different. This is based on the things I've been doing on Twitter. I made a New Year's resolution. I would thank stunt doubles, stunt performers, stunt drivers, utility stunt people, stunt coordinators since Kyle Rowling in January of 2018. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over some basic news, just stuff that's been happening related to stunt performers only. But stunt performers, these are the people who make your movies, the movies like Star Wars and, Martin Scorsese movies and Quentin Tarantino movies, which we're going to get into a little bit here. This is one of my favorite movies, Reservoir Dogs. This is the 10-year anniversary DVD edition. But all your favorite movies, action movies, Atomic Blonde, Star Wars, Star Trek, Marvel, DC, everything you can think of, anything that has stunt people in it, that's the stuff I'm going to be covering for like every week and talk about whatever news is important. Because take them for granted or not, these are the people who work hard, like Bobby Holland Hanton, who does stunt for Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans on the Marvel movies, Cal Rowling, Melissa Jin, Natasha Bambry, all those people. Okay, these are people. This is another movie that Quentin Tarantino did not direct but starred in, which is Sukiyaki Western Django. I highly recommend this one. But the reason why I'm showing you Quentin Tarantino stuff, so the Daily Mail posted a couple of pictures of Brad Pitt and his stunt double. Now, this is the Quentin Tarantino movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which deals with Brad Pitt as Cliff. I was going to say Cliff Bowl, but I think his name is Cliff something. He stars as Cliff, and Cliff is the stunt double for Rick Dalton, played by Leonardo DiCaprio. So Leonardo DiCaprio is a failed TV star in a Western. Think of Rawhide and The Rebel, and that I think Wanted Dead or Alive with God damn it, Steve McQueen. Okay, so I forget. I think his name. I think the character's name is Cliff Bolt or Bolton. If I'm getting that wrong, oops. That's Brad Pitt's character. So Brad Pitt is playing a stunt double to Leonardo DiCaprio's Rick Dalton. And then you have another actress who's going to play Sharon Tate, the famous Sharon Tate actress that was murdered in during Charles Manson's reign of terror during the late 1960s, early 1970s. So we have a stunt double. If you in the Daily Mail, they show a couple of pictures of Brad Pitt and his stunt double, a real stunt double. I don't know what they didn't say who the stunt double was. Now, I was going through this. There's a couple of, if you go through IMDb, there's a couple of blondes who have pictures. I mean, a couple of stunt people there's 52 stunt people reported right now for Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. One is Jimmy Hart, but I don't think it's Jimmy Hart because the face is too short. And Jimmy Hart has kind of a long face. But the other person is Ralph, R-A-L-F, Koch, K-O-C-H, Ralph Koch. And Ralph Koch, and you can look him up on IMDb, seems to have a similar face to the one in the picture, because I do believe that when I look at the photos of the stunt person in that one, his hair looks natural. It doesn't look like a wig. So it could be, and Ralph Koch has spiky blonde hair, so his hair could have grown out. So it might be Ralph Koch, or it might not be Ralph Koch. If anybody who sees this video knows exactly who that is, if you look at the Daily Mail and you see the stunt person next to Brad Pitt, please correct me and make the following correction in comments below. But Ralph Koch does utility stunts, and I'm not sure, I think it just says stunt double for Jimmy Hart. It doesn't say specifically what he does. So basically it's about, Leo being the TV star and Brad Pitt being the stunt double. So that's all it really is. So we'll see how that movie turns out. pay attention to these stunt doubles that are in the movies because they're really important and they're really they're crucial to the things we see. We take them for granted. We're so used to seeing the stars and their faces and their performances. And yes, a lot of actors do their own stunts, but there are going to be some things even the greatest of actors cannot do. Not everybody's fucking Tom Cruise, okay? Not everybody can do like Tom Cruise, but people try. And so that's what's important is that they try. But as Matt Damon would say, listen to the first safety guy. If the safety guy says no, don't do this because you'll kill yourself. Don't do it. So let's put these aside. I'm really sorry I can't remember the full name of Brad Pitt's fictional character, but it is Cliff. So Cliff is the guy that is playing the stunt. So Brad's playing the stunt double, but there's a real stunt double for Brad Pitt. And I'm going to turn on some devices here. This I found at a bus stop, public park. This is the iPod Nano, and it does not set on fire, but it's whatever. And so the reason I'm showing you this is because there was a few days ago a video. I think the Wall Street Journal released it that showed the the Apple Watch Series 4. And so it's a little watch. It's, if you know your Apple Watches, right? So the watch basically has some new sensitivities. And one of them is that they can detect falls. It's like when you're an old person and you fall down the stairs, or if you fall off the ladder, or if you fall from a high place, or if you're just falling off a rung, or if you're trying to do stunts. If you're one of those emo kids, right, and you're doing like, let me turn that volume down. Turn down that volume down, son. And let me turn down the volume with this one as well. And so the Apple Watch 4 was tested in a sort of a video about boxing. So you'll see a trainer, Michelle Herschel. And Michelle Herschel is training with... I forgot. I guess she's the host of the show. Oops. The problem with the PS Vita is that you have to charge it a lot. Otherwise, it's not going to turn on automatically. That's all right. And that's my Nintendo Switch over there, I think. Oh, what a load of shit. That's not turning on either. Oh, okay. So anyway, back to Michelle Herschel and with the boxing. So the Apple Watch 4 is coming out soon. And so they were showing falls and if you take a fall. And so let me get her right. Evelyn Osorio Vaccaro. So Evelyn Osorio Vaccaro. Evelyn Osorio Vaccaro is a director and a producer, and she is also a stunt woman for many TV shows, including let's see, Bull, Madam Secretary, A Blind Spot, which I think is over now, Law and Order SVU, Orange is the New Black, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones. Punisher. And she's going to be in the new John Wick 3. She's going to be a stunt assassin. And she takes falls a lot. And I do believe she has her own channel. If you see a headshot of her, that's her channel. But I'm posting a link to her her page, one of her videos. And so yeah, she's done all kinds of stuff. So what it just shows is that she takes falls, and the Apple Watch basically tells you if you take a fall, was it severe or did you take a fall? So basically you push 3 different buttons. No, I did not take a fall. Yes, but it's not serious. Or yes, I need help immediately, like life alert. So it basically shows this life alert feature. If you're unconscious for like 15 seconds or more, then the Apple Watch will contact one of your emergency contacts, and like your mom or your dad or your brother or sister, and tell them that there's danger. So that's what it's supposed to do. So far, I I really like what's going on with that kind of technology, but I like that Evelyn, can do those kinds of things. She does falls, she does kicks, she does all kinds of stuff, running, kicking. Uh, so far I've been appreciating what all stunt people have done: men, women, black, white, young, old, short or tall. I have yet to see a little person, or you can't say midget, you could say dwarf, I think. I haven't seen a dwarf stunt double yet. If there are any of those, please wave hi, wave hello. Um, but other than that, that's pretty much it. So Evelyn Osorio Vaccaro has done a number of TV shows, and she's in the new John Wick movie, and it just shows her doing falls, all kinds of falls. It's not easy. I mean, like if you look at Melissa Jin in what she did a stunt performance for, oh my God, Willa Holland. I believe it's Willa Holland in her red Speedy Arrow suit on the CW Arrow, and it shows that here's Speedy on a sort of a Land Rover or a four by like a big wagon, and it hits the wall, and Militia Jin hits the wall, which is probably not a hard wall, and she falls down like about 10 feet. That's hard. Falling down 10 feet, that's you're gonna break something. Probably break a butt bone, a collarbone. That's tough work. Um, but some of these stunts are dangerous. Joy Harris, John Bernecker, um, they're not here anymore, and sometimes they can really be fatal. So for someone like Osorio Vaccaro and Ralph Koch and Jimmy Hart or whoever is in the Daily Mail, paparazzi photographs, it's hard work for these people. So don't take them for granted. Don't forget them. Remember them. And most importantly, just appreciate the work. You're not going to see them for more than a few seconds. So don't blink and appreciate it. Everybody stunt doubles. Jennifer Lawrence's, Alyssa Milano, um, you know, even Tom Cruise has his stunt doubles. There are some stunts even Tom himself cannot do. But everybody's important. Michael P. Jordan, Tom Hardy does a lot of his stunts, but he sometimes, if depending, I think he has a motorcycle stunt double, but I forgot who that is right now. William something. I have to go through those names. I've been thanking stunt doubles every day on my Twitter since January 1st. And I have a few more to thank. And what I'm going to do, I think, after December 31st is I'm going to just um, do news and whatever else comes up. Um, and if there's somebody you want me to thank, that if you look at my Twitter, you see I'm missing somebody, throw a shout out. So I'm going to tune out now. Evelyn, I'm going to give you a special shout out tonight on, let's see, 5th, 6th, 7th, for October 8th, midnight. So you want to stop by, you can stop by. Be kind, be cruel, be you. And until then, next week, I'll try to do another one. See what happens.